All right, guys, let's get it. 10-2, 3-9. Let's try. Lay out a picture real quick. You see, Packers, they got it. Bengals, they got it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whenever it wants to load in. Thank you. He's your Superdome.
14 of the National Football League. And we've got the Panthers, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards.
Yeah, but he's ranking first in goddamn interceptions.
All that and more coming up next.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today it's a Week 14 matchup.
Yes, 20 interceptions in 12 games. That's not good.
Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints.
He's like 2.2. No, he's like, yeah.
Along with Charles Davis,
2.2
and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they
touchdowns and interceptions.
And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field,
look how ugly it is, the side of a dome there.
A full half season since their last loss, winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without
Patriots
playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
Oh, I fucked up.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
I'll come out to your 25, Daddy.
To take over for the first time.
Derek Carr.
The new man under center after 9 seasons as a
17 and 17.
Derek Carr is the guy.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Carr, and this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings.
What against the pass?
Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. Taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
You got me fucked up. You broke 2 tackles.
3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Derek Carr, very precise thrower of the football. And what's the game plan for going up against him? Yeah, it used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he has evolved as a thrower. Now he can push the ball downfield. But still, the number 1 things you want to take away, short passes, intermediate passes. So sharp, precise, and accurate, you got to sit on those routes in order to cause him problems. I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close.
I'm surprised they're not going for it.
I wonder if they think
they would have got it too.
And maybe want to go pick it up.
They would have got it.
The punter is on as he sends it away. This is fielded at the 27. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
So these two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep.
And he's dropped
poop.
Gain of 3.
Cincinnati's 11-1. Holy shit.
But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
On the move to his left.
I just I got hit.
The Panthers at 10-2 on the year. Well, they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They'll drop to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Too quick.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Ooh, he got fucking upended.
Down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
We'll count down towards your midway point, Daddy.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Touchdown.
Left side complete. That's Thomas. Touchdown. Ian Thomas. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
It's the play action.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
Piñeiro.
7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is.
Get the hell down, bitch.
Find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the
Ryan
right
Burns got like 24 sacks,
the right play, yeah.
and you fucking took him out. You destroyed
Last
him.
game he had 2 sacks, got another one here.
Look how he destroyed him there.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new
Destroyed.
techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now Carr throwing on second down. That is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
Number one against the pass.
And they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass.
Where's the flag?
The flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.
Bullshit. Where was the roughing?
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to 1st down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
Now look at the numbers last week for Olave. 6 catches, 84 yards.
Olave.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against 2nd to last in the pass defense area. Good for him.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver.
I didn't even play that thing. I was trying to hit my bolt.
A little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden
I could have got that pick.
A surprise to all.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
So they're forced
Yeah,
to
roughing.
on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch call
Roughing the
for
kicker.
him, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Bullshit.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing
I
the
ran
punter.
into him.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching your partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had
It would have
to
been a
call
first
it
down
on that
anyway,
play.
but.
On 1st down, Carr.
Oh shit, I fucked up.
Complete to Olave on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4.
They'll
They're
bring
gonna
a
run
tight
it.
end in motion left. On 2nd down, Williams.
You're not
This
running
won't
it.
be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
You look at this Carolina defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a
Nope.
number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get
You're going
there.
for it.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go with Williams.
Nope.
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, I guess
Stupid
they wanted
bitch.
to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there,
Yeah, I
to
didn't.
stay even with
I
their
didn't do
opponent,
anything.
that they gas themselves
I lied.
out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way, and then go for the big finish.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks
Hey,
like
you
one
got
of the
hurt.
Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
He'll look to throw.
He dove for it. I can't believe he dove for it.
Thielen with his first catch, and it's a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field,
No.
diving to grab it. No, he didn't. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And that is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
End of the first.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
Nope.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Nope.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about
They
the guy who
engaged
made the
hard.
play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Another run with Sanders. They'll get this down inside the 10-foot pickup of about 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability
I'm
to look
sucking
through
at
all the
the
clutter that's
fan
happening in
in the
front of
middle.
him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And
Dude,
from the
why didn't
9,
you
they
fucking
get
cut
this to
in
the
when
5-yard
I
line.
pushed the button?
He's hit pay dirt a
Okay,
lot this
we'll be
year,
alright.
but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly
We'll be
right.
alright.
He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
I threw a pick.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And I got the tackle.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
But I
And the
fucking
Saints
threw a
are gonna
pick.
have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
I literally just thinking in my head, I haven't thrown a pick. I'm playing really well.
Because this is still a one-possession game,
I
and
threw
that's
a
at
pick.
least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
Find Shaheed out to the white.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and
What?
2.
I don't know if that's okay to say.
Defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run
Let's
routes
go,
that'll
defense.
pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Well, this is taken
Oh my God.
and they're going to get this
Okay.
beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 33 yards that time.
That's cool.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
No, you won't.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Carr. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one. And
Oh my God, he's hitting on fewer than half pass attempts. Oh yeah, Daddy, you're not doing good.
A lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And I took that. That's a perfect time to use your pick.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Stupid bitch.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just
Oh
take
yeah,
something
he said,
down and
fuck
punt the
you,
football.
bitch. Snatch that shit out of the air.
Now the Panthers and Miles Sanders headed out for another drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had
Nope,
no idea.
no,
how
he's
many
not
yards
getting
they
there.
had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they
Nope,
are. in
he
a
lied
ball
to you.
game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2nd and 13. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
First down, bitch.
Corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And
Touchdown.
calls it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
I didn't think that play was gonna work at all, and it got me a touchdown.
Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown
Let's go.
lead now. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association,
I fucked that
a bright
up.
future for the franchise too.
I did.
Pinheiro's
Whoops.
extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14-0.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
Still
You're
too
just trying
early.
not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay
I'd sack
positive.
you.
But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can
I
move
lied.
the ball fastest for you.
Oh, Bengals are down
Just get it in
10-0.
his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get
They're
points
11-1.
here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And Burns still got him.
Existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Carr.
They got it.
Play set up for Williams. And a nice stiff arm.
They got it. That's okay.
And past the
It's gonna happen.
before he's out of bounds. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Not a 2-minute warning yet.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3
I
yards.
dove at
but
him.
no
I don't
more
know if
than
I
that.
got him.
2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy,
2-minute
right?
warning.
Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk
Why is
away
it
from that
like
feeling
misty
okay,
inside of the
I
fucking
can
dome?
stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there.
You don't want to get sacked again. He
He
was like, I'm not getting hit. Brian Burns, you keep hitting me.
I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur
Yeah, let's
through
just-
this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them.
Just need to get a field goal.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Not too okay.
For Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Things happen.
Rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Carr now on 1st down.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
Dude, you look like the guy that I was on fucking doing the elbow.
A huge hole there for him to operate. Stop just inside the 35-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Bengals are down.
There's still a second half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game.
Really have to do another pick. I'm a pick thrower. I throw picks.
Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Again, it's Carr. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just
Baltimore is
under 30
getting
seconds
fucking
to
whooped
go
here.
in this first half. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Carr.
He had him.
He's gonna go for the field goal.
Missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an
It was
example
well
of a corner
played.
who understands his coverage,
well
realized he had
played,
support
you.
behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking
I'm
that
gonna
pass
call
away.
a
Now
timeout.
the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I'm definitely not gonna have enough time.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
No way!
Able to send this one through.
But
We're gonna get a fucking flag. A roughing.
Field, so let's see what this is
Personal
about.
foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, actually, I'm gonna give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Final 12 seconds of the half now, as they've got it first.
I'll give you
10.
some final 12 seconds of my half.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I did.
Can't find
I
anywhere
pushed
to
the
go with
button.
it, and he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Steps away. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll get this up
I got
to
a first down.
34-yard line. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA
I threw
Sports
2 fucking
halftime
picks.
report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin in the NFC South. Tampa Bay
Ew,
paying their
I
yearly
hate both
visit
these teams.
to Atlanta. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. It's
I
Desmond
want you
Ritter
both to
with a
fucking
touchdown
not
pass
win.
there. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at
Rams.
M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Cooper Kupp, 2
D.
touchdown
Huntley.
catches
So what happened
on
to
the
fucking
afternoon.
Lamar
Lastly, let's get
Jackson?
to the
Did
Windy
he get
City.
hurt?
See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Lions in
Both
that
those
one.
teams are
A
fucking
touchdown
garbage.
there
3
for
and
the
9.
rookie first-round pick, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Not even looking at that game.
We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
I'll give you a high point and a low point.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Yep.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
59 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's caught by Sanders.
Got it.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves.
I need the Giants to win.
On the counter now.
Oh, he sniped the shit out of me.
And
Miles Sanders is hurt.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther.
No,
shaken up
he's
on
literally
that
going
last
on the
play.
cart.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take
Maybe
a
it's just a
look,
fucking,
and
like-
we will take a short break.
Looking at a 2nd and 11
I still
now
got
after the
Chuba.
loss.
I still got Chuba. I still got Chuba.
Run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
Chuba.
This is going to be another
You
first
see how
down.
fucking
This
quick he
tackle's
is?
made at the Saints 28. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
And the
When you have
Bengals.
success throwing the
11-1
football,
Bengals
the
are
old
losing.
cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even
He's
more
not out.
difficult to stop.
Miles Sanders isn't out, but I still got Chuba. It doesn't matter.
They go play action here on 1st down.
I threw a pick.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On play action, it's Carr. And this pass broken up.
Yes.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an
Are they
easy
going
one to
for it?
hold on
They're
to.
not going for it.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for New Orleans. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already,
Shut up.
See, do they rely more on the ground game here?
Don't need to
They
tell
may
me
have
that.
to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little
Oh,
bit.
I shouldn't even throw it that way.
Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been
That was dumb.
intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crack the throwing lanes?
Out of the gun now on third down.
Pass taken in by his
First
good
down,
tight
bitch.
end.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders.
He'll get it up near midfield.
Oh, Sanders is back.
49 before being taken down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball
Oh,
carrier.
damn.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that
Oh,
type
yeah,
of a
Daddy.
run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
68 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Yes.
Pressure, and he
That
will
was
go
terrible.
down. Sacked back at the 38. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Up the middle they go with Sanders. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Field goal range.
They'll set up to throw.
Threw another pick.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I don't understand.
It's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced
Just
him to
terrible.
stay. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Carr going to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete.
And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Carr now to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a pickup of 6. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his
Love
intended
you.
lead and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier?
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Fish.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the
Long
fourth
off
time
another
today.
pick.
And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Panthers coming out now. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give you a
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll run it, Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I'll take you.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
He can't get him down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to
The
back off
NFL
being
leader.
aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go
Prime
for the
loose,
ball. Don't
Daddy.
just go for it initially.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Sanders. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Damn it.
And his throw is incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Damn it.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there.
I had Hayden Hurst open, and I fucked up.
Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
A tall task.
Let's at least get back in field goal range.
15 yards to move the chains.
He'll look to throw. Left side here.
Yep, we're not field goal range.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example.
I made it.
Of those guys being able to run from their assignments.
67 yards.
Finish off that play.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Run.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid
And
Shaheed.
ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The New Orleans offense
Rashid
set to take
Shaheed.
over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
That's
So are
our
you saying
picks.
that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with
they
it.
get
I
out
have
of
a
bounds?
feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out
They
there
did.
anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And the
Shaheed.
offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. Now 2nd and 3.
Play action, now it's Carr. And this is intercepted.
Give me that ball.
And that should do it.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and...
And he's
Damn it.
taken down here by the Saints. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on
That's okay.
1st down on the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Sanders. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
They'll run again. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
I'll get
Here's
deep in your
1st and
territory,
10.
Daddy.
Now Carr. Connecting with Johnson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that's caught by Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Damn it.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. Throwing his Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Here's Carr.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Carr to throw.
Damn it.
And that will be incomplete as well.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Xavier Woods with a pick.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
There we go.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Last game. I was just trying to get some yards.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room,
I
it
scored
certainly
3
worked.
points.
It certainly
second
did,
half.
and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether
I don't
they
know what
just
they're talking
played
about.
better,
I scored 3 points in
whatever.
the second half. Shut the hell up. Alright, let's get to the next week real quick. What does it say? 0 players were upgraded. Okay. Playoff picture. I'm still second. And the Bills are first. Bengals must have lost. Damn. Alright, guys. Well, nice to meet you. But make sure you sub to me and go watch all my other shit. And then comment on it. And like it. Why not? By the way, I appreciate all of you. So thank you. Have a good night, morning, evening, wherever you're at.